Latinas are changing the game, and with LAtinatude right around the corner, we are celebrating all amazing women who lead with fire. Meet Pilar, strong, soulful, and unstoppable. What does being a Latina mean to you?
So being a Latina to me means that you do everything with a lot of heart, a lot of passion, a lot of strength, and a lot of resilience.
How has your culture shaped your hustle?
I think my culture has shaped my hustle by knocking on doors, asking for opportunities, not waiting for people to come and rescue me, to come save me, to come give me opportunities. So I think my culture has really put me out there where I need to go knock on doors and, sit at the table and not wait to be invited.
What's one lesson you learned from the women in your life?
One lesson that I've learned for the women in my life is that you don't quit. Being a young mom, I was a mom at 18 years old. I was working really hard to climb that corporate ladder. I stopped going to college because I needed to provide for my children. And one of the things that my family, the women in my family taught me is that you don't quit, that you keep going no matter what. And that has been something that I've really,
What keeps you grounded and focused when things get tough?
One of the things that keeps me most focused and grounded is to look back at how far I've come. Being a young mom, being a mom at 18 years old, really being on my own. And I think what keeps me grounded and focused always is to look back and reflect of everything that I've accomplished. Being a young mom, being an immigrant, being, a woman. And I've come so far, and that's really what keeps me going.
What's one barrier you broke that you're most proud of?
I think what I'm most proud of is being in a state of fight or flight has been something that I have been my whole life. And recently I've done a lot of inner work on myself. And I feel like I finally have broken that. As women, we have been raised, especially Latinas, we've been raised to be in our masculine our whole lives. And I didn't realize that till recently, that I have been in my masculine energy my entire life. And now I'm being more in my feminine energy, which it's very soft, it's intuitive, it's more grounding, but yet I feel most powerful than I was when I was in my masculine energy. So I'm really proud that I've recognized that, and I've done a lot of the inner work.
What's your superpower as a Latina leader?
I feel like my superpower is that I have been able to turn pain into purpose. I feel that I love giving other women a space. I love cheering on other women. I am in a leadership role at my company now because I feel that's something that I'm always been gravitated to, because I really love to see other women rise. I love to see other women win. I love to see other women be successful. And I do that helping them with my experiences that I have in my life. And I feel like I've really turned all of my pain into a really big purpose to help other women.
Wow, I think you should have actually been a speaker at our event. Too bad you're going to be out of town.
What advice would you give your younger self or the future Latina generation?
I love this question because I feel one of the things that I would tell myself and other Latina women is you can start. You don't have to have it all figured out. You can start. You can start messy. You can start uncomfortable. You can start scared, but just know that you're ready, and just to not be afraid to just show up and start. And I think that's one of the things that have held me back, is that I was always thinking that I need to be perfect before I start this project, or I need to be perfect to enter this door or anything like that. And I think it's just start, because when you're uncomfortable, that's where the most growth happens, is when you're scared. And if you're not scared, you're not growing. So I say start, not ready. Just, you don't have to have it figured out.
And that takes a long time to understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all understand that at a certain point, that being uncomfortable is what gets you out.
What do you want your legacy to be?
I want my legacy to be that I want women to know that they can rewrite their story. I want them to know that they can reinvent themselves as many times as they want. I want to leave a legacy that through my life, I haven't just been this one person. I have evolved. I have really proud of my culture, but I continue to evolve because I'm really open and I want to continue to grow. So I think that's one of the legacies, is I am a woman that came here, as an immigrant. I was a young mom at 18 years old. I, climbed that corporate ladder, and I want women to know that you know, they can do it too.
Spicy or sweet?
When I said I'm spicy and a little bit of sweet, just like a tajin.
Oh, okay. First word that comes to mind when I say powerful.
Unstoppable.
3 words that describe you.
Resilience, entrepreneur, and evolving.
Outside of your 9 to 5, do you have any other side hustles? Anything that keeps you motivated, keeps you going, keeps empowering you and your drive and your hustle?
But I'm also an entrepreneur by heart. I feel like I've always had that in me. So what I also do is I work with a pharmacy brand. It's a beauty and wellness brand. So I share products and I get paid 50% commissions. I do it on social media, but not just social media. I also do it with my network of family and friends and even coworkers. And so what I love about this brand is that there's no contract, there's no quota. I wish I would have had this opportunity as a single mom, being really young and always trying to make ends meet. It's a really easy opportunity to get into. Again, you start with, you know, no investment needed. It's 50% commissions, and you get your own website. You get to share products that are European standard clean. They're high performing and they're really affordable. So that is my side hustle, and I'm also helping others join this business that are afraid to get into sales. You don't need sales experience to do it.
And I'm quite familiar with your product because I actually use it.
Yes.
So
yes.
men can use
Yes,
facial products
it's-
as well too. I
Exactly.
think you should.
Yeah, skincare, makeup,
Yeah.
hair care,
I have
all
my little
of
eye
it.
creams.
Yes.
Inspired by Pilar, tag a powerful woman who you think should be interviewed next. See you at LAtinatude, where these amazing women take center stage. Thanks for watching. See you soon.